exposing the truth behind what we see and believe. Our perception of reality is a complex interplay of sensory inputs, cognitive processes, and cultural influences. What we see, hear, and feel is filtered through our brain's intricate network, which interprets these signals to create our experience of the world. But how accurate is this interpretation? Can we trust our senses to give us a true picture of reality? Is reality just an illusion? Time to find out. Throughout history, philosophers, scientists, and artists have grappled with this question. From ancient myths to modern science fiction, the idea that our reality might be an illusion has fascinated and perplexed us. Could it be that what we perceive as real is merely a construct of our minds, a sophisticated simulation, or a dream from which we have yet to awaken? An illusion tricks our senses, making us see or experience something that isn't there to us. Magicians and illusionists have long exploited the limitations and quirks of human perception to create their astonishing effects. By manipulating light, shadow, and perspective, they can make objects appear and disappear, defy gravity, or transform into something entirely different. These tricks reveal just how easily our senses can be deceived and how our brains can be led to believe in the impossible. It differs from reality, which we believe to be the actual state of things. But what if our everyday experiences are also filled with illusions, albeit more subtle ones? Our brains constantly interpret and reinterpret the information they receive, filling in gaps, making assumptions, and sometimes even creating false memories. This process helps us navigate the world efficiently, but it also means that our perception of reality is not always accurate. But is it? Take optical illusions, for example. These fascinating phenomena demonstrate how our visual system can be tricked by certain patterns, colors, and shapes. Optical illusions exploit the brain's tendency to look for familiar patterns and make quick judgments. They can make static images appear to move, straight lines seem curved, or identical objects look different in size. These illusions remind us that what we see is not always what is actually there. They play with light, color, and patterns to deceive our eyes. The science behind optical illusions is a testament to the complexity of our visual system. Light enters our eyes and is focused onto the retina, where it is converted into electrical signals that travel to the brain. The brain then processes these signals, combining them with past experiences and contextual information to create our perception of the world. However, this process is not foolproof, and certain visual stimuli can lead to misinterpretations or cognitive biases that skew our judgment. Our brains are not just susceptible to visual illusions, they are also prone to cognitive biases. These mental shortcuts help us make quick decisions but can lead to errors in judgment. For example, confirmation bias makes us favor information that supports our existing beliefs, while the availability heuristic leads us to overestimate the likelihood of events based on how easily we can recall similar instances. These biases shape our perception of reality and influence our decisions and actions. Even our daily experiences are tinged with perceptual quirks. Our senses are constantly bombarded with information, and our brains must filter and prioritize this input to make sense of the world. This process is not always perfect, leading to perceptual quirks and anomalies. For instance, we might mishear a word in a noisy environment, see faces in random patterns, or feel a phantom vibration from our phone. These quirks are a reminder that our perception of reality is a constructed experience, shaped by both external stimuli and internal processes. But why do our minds fall for these tricks? The answer lies in the way our brains have evolved. Our ancestors needed to make quick decisions to survive in a complex and often dangerous world. The ability to recognize patterns, predict outcomes, and react swiftly was crucial for avoiding predators, finding food, and navigating social interactions. These evolutionary pressures have shaped our cognitive processes, making us adept at interpreting sensory information, but also prone to certain errors and biases. Our brains are wired to find patterns and make quick decisions. This pattern-seeking behavior is a fundamental aspect of human cognition. It allows us to learn from experience, recognize familiar objects and faces, and anticipate future events. However, it also means that we sometimes see patterns where none exist, leading to illusions and misconceptions. Our brains are constantly balancing the need for accuracy with the need for efficiency. And this trade-off can result in fascinating and sometimes perplexing experiences. Sometimes this leads to fascinating, bizarre results. The world is full of strange and wonderful phenomena that challenge our understanding and stretch the limits of our perception. From the intricate patterns of fractals to the mind-bending effects of psychedelic substances, these experiences reveal the extraordinary capabilities of the human brain. They also remind us that reality is not a fixed and objective entity, but a dynamic and subjective experience shaped by our senses, thoughts, and emotions. Artists have long explored this. Throughout history, artists have been fascinated by the nature of reality and the ways in which it can be represented and distorted. They have used their creativity to explore the boundaries of perception, challenge conventional views, and provoke thought and reflection. By experimenting with different techniques and mediums, artists have created works that captivate the imagination and invite us to see the world in new and unexpected ways. Think of Salvador Dali's melting clocks. Dali's surrealist paintings are a prime example of how art can challenge our perception of reality. His famous work, The Persistence of Memory, features melting clocks draped over a barren landscape, creating a dreamlike and unsettling scene. This painting invites us to question our understanding of time and reality, blurring the line between the real and the imaginary, or M.C. Escher's Impossible Staircases. Escher's intricate and mathematically inspired drawings play with perspective and spatial relationships, creating impossible structures that defy logic and gravity. His work challenges our understanding of space and perspective, revealing the limitations of our visual system and the power of the mind to create and interpret complex patterns. They challenge our understanding and prompt us to question what we see. Art has the power to expand our perception and open our minds to new possibilities. By engaging with art, we can explore different perspectives, question our assumptions, and gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and richness of our experience. Whether through painting, sculpture, music, or literature, art invites us to see the world through the eyes of others and to reflect on our own perceptions and beliefs. Philosophers, too, have pondered the nature of reality. The question of what is real has been a central concern of philosophy for millennia. Philosophers have developed various theories and arguments to explore the nature of reality, knowledge, and perception. These inquiries have led to profound insights and debates, challenging our understanding of the world and our place in it. Plato's allegory of the cave suggests our perceived world is just shadows on a wall. In this famous allegory, Plato describes a group of prisoners who have been chained inside a cave their entire lives. Facing a blank wall, they see shadows cast by objects behind them, which they take to be the only reality. When one prisoner is freed and sees the outside world, he realizes that the shadows were mere illusions. This allegory illustrates the idea that our perception of reality is limited and that true knowledge requires us to look beyond appearances. Descartes doubted everything except his existence. I think, therefore I am. René Descartes, a foundational figure in modern philosophy, sought to establish a secure foundation for knowledge. He famously doubted everything that could be doubted, including the evidence of his senses, until he arrived at the one indubitable truth, his own existence as a thinking being. This radical skepticism led him to develop a new approach to philosophy, emphasizing the importance of reason and the mind in understanding reality. So, are we living in an illusion? The question remains open and continues to inspire debate and exploration. Advances in science and technology have provided new tools and perspectives for investigating the nature of reality. From quantum mechanics to virtual reality, these developments challenge our conventional views and open up new possibilities for understanding and experiencing the world. Our minds shape our reality, but that doesn't make it any less real to us. The reality we experience is a product of our minds, shaped by our sensory inputs, cognitive processes, and cultural context. While this reality may be subjective and constructed, it is no less meaningful or significant. Our perceptions, thoughts, and emotions create a rich and dynamic tapestry of experience, allowing us to navigate and make sense of the world. The boundary between reality and illusion is blurring, In an age of digital media, virtual environments, and augmented reality, the line between what is real and what is simulated is becoming increasingly blurred. These technologies offer new ways of experiencing and interacting with the world, challenging our traditional notions of reality and illusion. As we continue to explore and develop these technologies, we must also consider their implications for our understanding of reality and our sense of self. Next time you see a mirage or question a memory, remember, our reality is a magnificent illusion. The world is full of wonders and mysteries, and our perception of it is a testament to the incredible capabilities of the human mind. Whether we are contemplating the vastness of the universe, the intricacies of a work of art, or the subtleties of our own thoughts and feelings, we are engaging with a reality that is both profound and elusive. Embracing the complexity and ambiguity of our experience can lead to a deeper appreciation of the beauty and mystery of life. What's your take on this? We invite you to reflect on your own experiences and perceptions. How do you navigate the boundary between reality and illusion? What insights have you gained from exploring the nature of reality? Share your thoughts and stories with us and join the conversation about this fascinating and timeless question. Share your thoughts below. Your perspective is valuable, and we look forward to hearing from you. Whether you agree, disagree, or have a unique viewpoint, your contribution enriches the discussion and helps us all gain a deeper understanding of the nature of reality. Stay curious, folks. Curiosity is the driving force behind discovery and innovation. By remaining open to new ideas and experiences, we can continue to learn and grow, expanding our understanding of the world and our place in it. Reality is stranger than we think. The universe is vast and full of wonders, and our journey to understand it is ongoing. As we explore the mysteries of reality, we are reminded that there is always more to discover and that the quest for knowledge is a never-ending adventure. Stay curious, stay open-minded, and embrace the magnificent illusion that is our reality.